right, I get asked all the time about getting condensation in your jars. If you followed my instructions, you only soak them for 2 minutes in the water, you rinse them off, and you let them be bone dry before you put them in the jar. Having a little bit of condensation in your jar is totally okay. So if you have tons of condensation because you put wet berries in your jar, that's when it's an issue. But to have a little bit of condensation and dry berries, you're totally fine. So you can see even my strawberries have some condensation in there. These are over 2 weeks old at this point. I had bought them to make sure that I had the perfect strawberries for Valentine's Day. So sometimes I will just take a clean towel and just wipe in here a little bit if it's bugging me. Normally it's only bugging me if I'm going to take a picture. And if you want to be really honest about it. But the little bit of condensation in there is totally okay. You can dry it out if it is bugging you. Or you can take the lid off in the refrigerator for a couple hours. I normally leave this sitting right next to it in the refrigerator so I don't forget about it. And then I'll put the lid back on. So a little bit of condensation is okay if you followed my instructions to begin with. If not, and you let them soak for like 30 minutes following somebody else, then you might have fermented berries. So make sure you're following the Cross Legacy and our instructions.